What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on Juniper Rising, and today is going to be our second installment of the Guardian update series. You guys seem to have a really positive response to the last one. It's now my most viewed video and also my most liked video, so I figured I should probably make another one. A few things have definitely changed since that video. You guys can definitely get a look at kind of what gear I've been rolling with lately. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. First things first, my primaries. There's actually been a few different primaries I've been really enjoying. Mainly for Crucible, I've been playing with Hawksaw. This is the Hawksaw I've had since year 2. It's that God roll that the Crucible Quartermaster was selling. And so I've been infusing that slowly but surely up to 369 now. And it's definitely one of my favorite primaries of all time. Even though it might not be quite what it once was, it's still a really solid choice for a pulse rifle. I'm surprised I don't see it more often in the Crucible right now. And I just remember a time when it used to just melt. And it's still a solid choice. It's still my go-to primary for Crucible. And and for a while I kind of stopped using it since Rise of Iron came out. I wanted to test out a bunch of the new weapons, but now I'm finding myself coming back to Hawksaw more and more because I just absolutely fell in love with this gun. And along with that, I'm a pulse rifle guy, so Bad Juju and Kvastov, I have those. Kvastov, I use the pulse rifle mode on it. That works really well. Bad Juju's been more my PvE primary of choice. It's got that Extremophile. It's got that new ornament on it, which I have yet to get. Dragon's Bane. You guys have probably seen it. It looks absolutely incredible, and I really want to get this ornament, but it has eluded me thus far. So that's that. Other than that, Extremophile always going to be a solid choice for you guys. A weapon that I recently got that I really don't like is a Zero Day Dilemma auto rifle from the Vanguards. It's a Vanguard auto rifle I got out of a package. And I tried using it in the Crucible, and personally, this is just me. Its archetype really isn't that good. Sorry, I just took a drink of water. It's not very good. It's kind of, as you can see, its rate of fire isn't super high. Its impact isn't very high at all. So it's a mid-range rate of fire and a low impact, and it's got just nothing really stands out about this weapon, and I just didn't like it at all, really. But I mean, some of you may like it. It's all based off of preference, of course, but I did not find myself really drawn to this weapon. Next, for special weapons, which in my opinion is a little more interesting, we've got a lot of new weapons. If you guys remember, I was rocking the this 2020 AMR7, which I have infused a few more times since then, but I also just got a new one to drop for me in the Crucible. I've also got Matador. I'm definitely not a shotgun user. I prefer snipers to shotguns any day of the week. But if I were to have to go with a shotgun right now, it would probably be Matador 64. It's just going to be good. But also, something that I really enjoy is the Binding Blaze, which right now sidearms are actually kind of becoming a much bigger factor in the Crucible more than anything than they ever have been before. I remember back in year 2, I had forgotten sidearms even existed at points. It was always either snipers or shotguns, and I'd come across the occasional fusion rifle, but sidearms were just non-existent. Now you see them everywhere, and the Binding Blaze is definitely the best sidearm you can get right now. Obviously, you can only get it in the Iron Banner, so that's not going on right now, but next Iron Banner, or next time this thing's available, I would definitely see if you can get this, because it melts. It's been going toe-to-toe at close range with a few shotguns. That's right, shotguns. I really love it. So yeah, that's definitely my pick for sidearm. For sniper rifles, this gets very interesting. I finally got a 1,000-yard stare. I've been trying to get a 1,000-yard stare for a while. Well, I could have bought one from the Crucible Quartermaster, so I shouldn't say I've been trying to get one, but I never got around to getting one in year 2, and I know it was an absolute beast, but I had longbow, and I didn't feel the need to get it. Well, it just dropped for me in a Vanguard package, so I have it now, and I can't believe I never bought this thing, to be honest with you guys. This is a really good sniper rifle. Now, it again, like some of the other weapons, such as Hawksaw and stuff, it's a year 2 weapon. It's not in its prime, that's for sure, but still, I'd say this is one of your best bets. 2020 is pretty decent, but I've also been drawn to Devil's Dawn as of late. A really good sniper rifle, and I got it out of a strike, of course, and I've been using that more and more, and I really do enjoy the Devil's Dawn. It's a very good sniper rifle, so I'd highly recommend you guys pick that one up. And in the heavy slot, I've got a sword. My sword of choice is Dreadfang. I actually don't really use swords, that's why it's a 320. But you got Gallahorn. Gallahorn's obviously your PvE go-to rocket launcher. It's just going into PvE without this thing is a sin at this point because it is that good. It's still, again, it's not as good as it used to be. That seems to be kind of a theme for this video. It's not as good as it used to be, but it still just melts bosses really well. It still has the Wolfpack rounds work very well, and I just used it in a raid and it worked fantastic. I love Gallahorn. And of course, the machine gun I have is the Silver Dread. I actually come to really like this heavy machine gun. I think it's great. I got it in the last Iron Banner, obviously, and it's a it's a very viable choice in pretty much anything. Crucible. Now, not that you should be bringing machine guns into PvE, but I mean, whatever. I definitely recommend bringing a rocket launcher into PvE. But definitely Crucible. I've been having a lot of success with this gun. Is it? I mean, it's not the greatest thing. It's no exotic Thunderlord or anything, but I definitely like it. It's a very viable choice. And then Ghost, that doesn't really matter. For armor, I'm actually not rocking any exotic armor pieces right now, and maybe I'll make another video about this, but I don't know, just especially for the hunter, I think exotic armor is definitely lacking. I just find the exotic weapons in this game cooler than the exotic armor. But for exotics, Bones of Ao, I haven't even infused these things yet in a while, so that'll tell you. Radiant Dance Machines haven't really played around with those. I still have yet to get the Frosties. I know that's ridiculous, but I haven't gotten the Frosties yet. I think they're the only piece of hunter armor that I have yet to obtain, and it's just they've somehow eluded me. Why is this in here? That's an interesting choice. You got your young, I don't know, just a lot of these things are just not viable for me anymore. For the artifact, I'm rocking Memory of Yolder, but I've also got Radagast in my backup spot, just because if I ever decide to pull a sword out of my vault, I definitely want Radagast to be in there, because I don't know if you guys have seen gameplay with Radagast, but the thing's a beast. So I'd highly recommend, if you're a primary sword user, you should already have this artifact. It reflects any energy-based projectiles, of course, and it can wreak some havoc, whether you're in PvP or PvE. But right now, I have Memory of Yolder on, and I have Coyote's Luck, which dropped for me in Festival of the Lost. So, yep, I've been switching back and forth between Gunslinger and Night Stalker. Definitely a Gunslinger primary. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. So, yep, that's my Guardian update for November 2nd, 2016. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This video will be posted pretty late Wednesday night. I just have a busy night, so I apologize for that in advance. And again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe down below. And so until next time, this is Juniper signing out.